Ladies and gentlemen, hey, hi, how you doing? Welcome back to the second channel. Obviously, today we got the whole Season 5 Reloaded update in Warzone and MW2. This actually introduced 3 brand new weapons. We got the LACHMANN SHROUD, the new SMG, which is like an integrated suppressor MP5. And I'll actually be covering the best loadout and class setup for that over on the main channel. If you haven't caught that already, feel free to go and check it out. We also got the pickaxe melee, which is nothing out of the ordinary. And we also got the 9mm Daemon or Daemon Pistol, which is a brand new semi-auto handgun. And this thing is interesting for a pistol for sure. I wanted to break down the setup here since obviously the attention really is going to be on the main weapon, the LACHMANN SHROUD on the main. And why not, you know, upload on the second channel here a little bit more. I want to try posting here more consistently. So if you're new here, if you haven't already, be sure to hit that subscribe button, turn on those post notifications. And if you enjoyed this video, if you find it helpful at all, do me a favor, drop a like on it as well. But as far as the unlock with this thing goes, it's very straightforward. It's just simply get 15 operator headshot kills with pistols. Now, operator headshots does mean it has to be against real players. You can't do this against AI or against bots, but 15 real player headshots. The way that I got this done super fast is I dropped into some hardcore shipment, put on the FTAC Siege, spraying and praying, 15 headshots. You can get that done in like one game very easy, unless it's TDM because those might fly by, but super simple hardcore shipment. You can just knock that out real quick. Honestly, the most tedious part about this gun is getting it leveled up. This thing has 21 levels. I don't know why, but it does. And that took a little bit of time to actually go through and get leveled up. Grind is by far the best way to level up guns, by the way. That's like sort of my go-to for sure. But as far as utilizing this thing, it's really just another standard pistol. The FTAC Siege, I think, still is far and away the best go-to pistol because it's the easiest to use. It's the highest reward with the lowest risk, whereas this is very similar to like the P890 or the X12. I would argue that maybe it is actually a little bit better than the X12 just because I feel like there's more spammability here. You can make it out to be a bit more aggressive. So no real pistol is going to fall into the overall meta in all honesty, right? Just because that's not how it is. It's always been a double primary. And if there is a pistol that's meta, it's the FTAC Siege. If there was a number 2, I would probably call it the 9mm Daemon though, because this thing is nice. If you got a good trigger finger, you're good to go. So this is the general setup I've been running here, and I would actually share the same setup between multiplayer and Warzone. Now that said, there's a few different things you can do here to change things up. Initially, the 20 round mag for me works well. You could upgrade to 26 if you really want those extra 6 bullets, but I don't think that's like a deal breaker by any means. Do whatever you're the most comfortable with there. But because you can spam this thing, you can run out of ammo pretty quick. I like having that 20 round mag on there. I also go for the Dex 8 trigger. This is going to help out with that fire rate. You could also go for the Rapid 30, but this is going to hurt your sprint to fire a little bit more, so I'm not really a fan of that. I'm fine with just the con of hip fire moving accuracy there. I also have the triport muzzle on here. This is going to help out just with the vertical control. It's not too noticeable, but it'll help out some and just make it a little bit easier to stay on target. If you're actively going for headshots or just trying to stay on target consistently, this will just help make the gun a bit easier to use. The diode laser here is basically going to be like the 7 milliwatt or the Olay laser, but for pistols, so better ADS and better sprint to fire. Then lastly, I go for the Daemon hand rear grip. It actually has the pistol fast draw, so you pull it out a bit quicker, then also better ADS and better sprint to fire as well. Now, obviously, this is just a single quick little go-to secondary, right? Your ADS, semi-auto, you can spam it. It is what it is. It gets the job done. It works nicely. That said, currently, AKIMBO is bugged for this. Obviously, I have the pistol maxed out in the left there, 21 out of 21, but AKIMBO is not unlocked. I think you could definitely use this as a viable AKIMBO pistol for obviously just close range exclusively. And if you wanted to do that, in which case I'd throw on obviously AKIMBO instead of the Daemon hand. I'd switch on over to the Rapid 30 trigger, and then I'd also switch out the diode laser for one of the hip fire lasers. So like the 1 milliwatt pistol laser would be a good one there too. So just change it up obviously to accurately reflect hip fire engagements rather than ADS engagements, which is what's being represented with this initial setup here. But I mean, it's pretty basic, straightforward. Your mediocre pistol, it's solid for what it is though. And yeah, that is the 9mm Daemon that I don't know how to pronounce. Worth leveling up and unlocking because it really could serve as a decent secondary in multiplayer or in Warzone. But yeah, that's going to do it. Quick little video here on the second channel. If you enjoyed, do me a favor, drop a like. And if you're new here, be sure to hit that subscribe button on your way out. But once again, thank you so much for tuning in. And until next time, take it easy. Have an awesome rest of your day. And I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.